The episode begins with Goa explaining that this town is the biggest they have visited and that it is famous for smithing and weapons. Anemone adds that she has come here a few times before as well. She then asks if this is the fortress city of Dafori, but the guard replies that this is the city of love and peace. Dafori, all of them look confused. The guard explains that only people who love each other can enter the town. Anemone and Seal agree on leaving and sleeping in the forest, but Goa suddenly pulls Toto and enters the town. Inside, the town is filled with couples, overflowing with a strange atmosphere of love. Toto and Goa wander through the streets when they see two guards arresting another guard. It turns out that the guard had no love, and those without love are sent to the dungeon. Toto feels something off about the town. Suddenly, a guard notices them and asks if they are lovers, and Goa quickly clings to Toto. Toto bites his lips to keep from fainting. The guard wishes them luck and leaves. Goa praises Toto for holding it together, and Toto promises her that he will protect her no matter what. A mysterious boy is shown watching their conversation. Toto and Goa then decide to head to the guild hall to gather information. The guild hall, too, is filled with the same atmosphere of love. Goa asks if something strange is going on in the town, but the girl at the counter denies it. Goa then asks about supplies and deliveries, and why they aren't being brought from Dafuri. The girl says they stopped because there was no need to leave the town. Goa and Toto grow more suspicious. They sit on a bench and observe the surroundings. Goa says it must be mass hallucination and points out that people's eyes look different. Toto wonders who could be behind it and why. Goa suggests it might be the work of some monster trying to take over the town and hiding a scheme behind the scenes. She asks if they should investigate further, and Toto agrees, saying that since he calls himself a hero, he has to save everyone he can. Suddenly, the boy from before appears and confirms that Goa and Toto are normal. He takes them to his hiding spot, introduces himself as Tim, and explains that he has been hiding in different places because he is unaffected too. He asks them to save his town. Goa asks for details, and Tim explains that a few months ago, a new minister arrived, and then everything began to change. Anyone found to be normal is taken away. He starts crying, saying his parents never returned, and admits that he has nothing to give them. Toto reassures him, promising that he will save everyone because he is the hero. Goa suggests regrouping first, so they leave. Before they go, Tim asks for Toto's name, and when he hears it, a light of hope appears in his eyes. Outside the town, Goa and Toto explain the situation to the others. Anemone is annoyed that they are not being paid for this, Seal suggests, reporting to the authorities, but Goa points out that everyone is hypnotized, so it would be useless. And the gate guards are also watching to make sure no one escapes. Seal asks Anemone if they should really work for free, but Anemone replies that she has certain principles that a child like Seal wouldn't understand, and she goes along with Toto. Seal recalls the moment when Anemone protected a child and begins to wonder. Toto calls Seal, saying they will all go together, and Seal starts blushing. Goa gets excited, and Toto bites his lips again to stop himself from fainting. Toto asks where they should start, and Goa suggests splitting up, with one person going with Toto to find the minister and take him out. Seal and Anemone play rock, paper, scissors, and Anemone ends up going with Toto. At the gate, Anemone tells the guard they are a newly married couple there to enjoy their love. Toto struggles to hold back from fainting. Seal laughs, saying they don't need to humiliate themselves like that. But Goa quickly crushes her smugness by saying the girls must do the same to enter. Seal and Goa also act like a couple, calling each other darling just to get inside. Afterward, Seal angrily asks Goa if she can burn the town. Meanwhile, Toto and Anemone walk through the town. Anemone thinks it looks normal, just with more couples. Toto wonders why the spell hasn't affected them. Anemone says it could be because they haven't spent enough time here, but it turns out the countermeasures she learned from Goa are protecting her. Toto asks Anemone to attack him if he loses his mind to the spell, and she agrees. Suddenly, someone offers them a couple's drink. Knowing that eating or drinking here could be dangerous, they refuse, but more people begin gathering, wondering if they are a real couple. Toto suddenly grabs Anemone and pulls her into an alley, trying not to faint. He apologizes for touching her, but Anemone thanks him, saying he saved her. Toto bites his lips again to keep from fainting, so Anemone heals him. More people offer them couple activities, and Anemone says if they reject everything, it will be suspicious, so they reluctantly go along with them. After struggling through the activities, they finally reach the castle. Anemone asks if Toto is okay, and he replies that he is at least still alive. They regain their composure and prepare to fight their way inside, but the guard lets them enter without question. Tim worries about Toto, but Goa reassures him that he is very strong. Seal is seen using magic, and when Goa asks what she's doing, Seal says she is trying to erase her romantic memories of her. Goa asks about the ball she is using, and Seal explains it allows her to see Toto and Anemone. However, when she tries to look inside the castle, her magic breaks. Seal says the castle has a strong central magic that blocked her spell, and fears whoever is behind it must be powerful. Inside the castle, Toto and Anemone find it suspiciously empty for such a large place. Anemone suggests splitting up, but Toto refuses, saying they are in enemy territory and must stay together. They search but find nothing until suddenly a spell is cast on Anemone and she becomes hypnotized. She grabs Toto and begins speaking romantically. Toto holds back and doesn't faint. Then Anemone punches him, sending him back. She begins attacking him with incredible speed. Toto holds back, trying not to hurt her. He then opens his arms to catch her, planning to take her to Goa to cure her. But when he says Goa's name, Anemone grows furious and draws her weapon. Toto tries to think of a way to escape with her, but guards suddenly arrive, so he surrenders, saying that since he isn't making love, he should be the one taken to the dungeon. Anemone wishes him luck and tells him to come back once he starts thinking more about love. Toto decides to begin his plan from inside the dungeon. There, he finds other people who also resisted the spell. He asks if any of them are Tim's parents. A couple stands up and asks if Tim is okay. Toto assures them that he promised to save Tim, his parents, and the town. Some people despair, saying they cannot fight while chained. But Toto snaps the chains, and everyone cheers with hope that they will be saved. Meanwhile, Anemone appears before the minister and tells him her allies are lurking in the town. Seal tries to gather information with her magic, but it is useless since they cannot see inside the castle. Suddenly, Goa notices a flash at the castle terrace and asks Seal to zoom in. They see Anemone aiming a sniper at them. She pulls the trigger, and the screen cuts to black, ending the episode.